there's your special referee, Amber O'Neal, the former Bullet Babe. And now we are set for one of the fastest rising stars in the game today.
It's got me cheesing over here, Blake. She absolutely broke through on All In, and she is a red-hot prospect right now, a blue chipper, if you will, Penelope Ford.
Introducing first, making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she is Penelope Ford!
And Cyrus, you had an up-close and personal look there at All In for the breakout performance by Penelope Ford, of course, along with Joey Janela. We wish Joey Janela well as he is in his recovery from surgery.
Absolutely.
But now it's Penelope Ford's time to shine here in Winston-Salem.
And she's most definitely been doing that, challenging for the NWA Women's Championship. She's on the top of everybody's list right now, Penelope Ford.
Approaching the ring from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, she is Taya Valkyrie.
The Queen of the North makes her entrance as she's been getting the job done all over North America over the last couple of years. You want to talk about, obviously, her roots in Canada, trained by Lance Storm, and then you take her down to Mexico. The AAA Reina de Reinas champion, a 945-day reign, but Cyrus, we're off and running here.
Here we go!
The trash can shot to the head, the bell sounds, we are underway. Penelope Ford and Taya Valkyrie, this will be a brawl.
Well, they don't call her the bad girl for nothing. She's living up to her moniker, Penelope Ford, striking first in the street fight.
Penelope Ford trained at the CZW dojo. You want to talk about hardcore wrestling? She's had it from day one.
She absolutely has. Those CZW guys, man, they are a different breed entirely.
And Ford now trying to control Valkyrie on the outside. Neither of these two women will back down from anything. Tables, ladders, chairs, whatever it might be, certainly could be expected in this one. As
here we go. Penelope Ford, 26-year-old, incredible wrestler, burst onto the scene, and she's getting out all the hardware, Blake. Already got a chair, and here comes the ladder.
We know we're going to see a ladder a little bit later on when it comes to that six-way ladder match, but she's taking it out a bit prematurely here as she wants to use it against Taya Valkyrie. As Ford trying to do something with this ladder here. Wants to set it up. And she's going to ram her right in the corner with it. Ford now in position. Oh, look at this.
Hurting herself in the process, throwing her own back into the ladder to do that damage. That's what you have to do in a match like this. You have to sacrifice yourself.
That handspring there, tries to get it going, but lands on the ladder, and this time only gets two. And Cyrus, I have to ask you, what sort of strategy would these two ladies bring into this matchup? Because anything goes, and you never know what's going to come next.
You know, more of a power wrestler as Taya Valkyrie, the bigger build, but Penelope Ford makes up for that in speed. You know, I don't know if there is a strategy, but a spear like that will definitely equalize things on the playing ground.
Nearly folds her right in half, and typically you would think she'd go for the cover, but this is a street fight, and she wants to inflict more damage. And Taya going right back to work here on Penelope Ford.
The Queen of the North, the First Lady of Slamtown, my friend.
Indeed, as we know, her husband, Johnny Impact, will be here a little bit later on in that blockbuster international tag team matchup. Taya Valkyrie set to be in their corner. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it there, Cyrus.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, you're talking about the hardware that these two are bringing out, setting up that ladder, and that's not going to be pretty.
As Taya there sets up that ladder in between that top and middle rope there, placed alongside that middle turnbuckle.
Ooh, on the inside of the thigh.
Going right to that hamstring almost. Trying to take out one of the wheels there of Penelope Ford. And Valkyrie now setting her up. Oh no, she could be looking for a suplex right on the ladder. That ladder doesn't even budge, Cyrus.
The lower back across that steel ladder. And here we go. The count is on. Wasn't enough, though.
We saw Amber O'Neal, of course, last year representing Women of Wrestling WOW, which you can catch on Axis TV. But here tonight, downing the stripes as Taya coming over by us and nearly scaring us right out of the booth.
My goodness.
As Taya Valkyrie now.
She knows we're not in this match, right?
I hope so. Stalking around ringside. She has a trash can. And you have to wonder, what will she do with it?
Well, she's got evil intentions, this Taya Valkyrie. Penelope Ford struck first, but right now Taya Valkyrie is in the driver's seat, right into the corner.
We thought New Jack was dangerous with that trash can. What about Taya Valkyrie? And she's got Ford in the corner here as she knocks her down. And Taya now off the ropes, charges right in. And now kicking the proverbial dirt on her. And Taya now measuring up again in the corner with the double knees. That might have just knocked out Penelope Ford.
Yeah, Penelope Ford might be regretting signing up for this match right now against Taya Valkyrie. So big, so powerful. And she is just bringing the fight to the bad girl here in Winston-Salem.
Taya
now, oh, come on.
Valkyrie looking very confident here as she's looking to split the difference of Penelope Ford. She tells her exactly where to meet her. And she's got that trash can. Oh, what is she going to do here, Cyrus?
Oh, come on.
Talk about innovative offense. Taya Valkyrie has the trash can right up against the chair. And Penelope Ford will be feeling that one for weeks.
You know, there's a lot of people out here that think that it doesn't hurt when you get a lady down there. She is in serious pain right now. Penelope Ford may be out of this match. Taya Valkyrie has really thrown everything at her already. How much more could she have? How many objects should she... Oh. I shouldn't have even said anything. It's a table.
You knew she was going to pull something else out next. Is Penelope Ford's holiday plans might have been a bit compromised there by Taya Valkyrie. As Taya here has this table, and you wonder, Cyrus, where will she set it up?
First time we see a table this evening in WrestleCade. At least come into action.
We had a feeling we'd see just about every bit of this building utilized in this matchup.
We already saw a vacuum cleaner, so it's only right that we get a table, right?
We've seen apples, vacuum cleaners. Now the tables, ladders, and chairs are coming out. You never know what's coming your way at a WrestleCade weekend.
Speaking of which, don't miss the November to Remember. I mean, while we're talking about foreign objects, right? 10:15 tomorrow, get it on Fight.
This will certainly be a November to remember after this incredible event. As Penelope Ford here trying to fight from underneath. You see those marks on her back from the ladder earlier on.
Well, Taya Valkyrie has taken a lot of time getting that table in place, setting up for more punishment. It's given Penelope Ford just a little bit of time to recover. But Taya Valkyrie picking up right where she left off, right back to the punishment.
And going right back to work on that leg, that inner thigh of Penelope Ford, who's right down here on the outside in front of us, looking to be in a very precarious spot. And Taya comes right back with us, another forearm as these two exchanging blows on the floor here. And Cyrus, I think,
oh wow,
this is where Taya feels right at home. As Taya with that overhand chop to the exposed chest. That might have stung Valkyrie a bit there as she rears back again. And Taya Valkyrie pleased with the damage she's done.
Amber O'Neal knows to get the heck
comes
out of the way.
And it's reversed!
Penelope Ford still has some fight left in her, Blake.
Right into the barricade goes Taya Valkyrie. And Penelope Ford here trying to recover. Working her way back to her feet now. She's going to look for some weapons of her own.
And here it is, another table.
She's got a table. We already see one set up in the ring from Taya Valkyrie. Now Penelope Ford trying to figure out what she wants to do. Trying to lift this table up, and you figure, Cyrus, at this point in the matchup, this might be taking a little bit of strength out of it. She's dragging it now.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's already been hit with everything. Trash cans and chairs. She's worn out, Blake.
As Penelope Ford here setting up that table against the steel barricade.
She better be worrying about Taya Valkyrie, because right now she's just getting all that time to recover, and if she comes back, she might be better than ever.
And Amber and O'Neal over here by us at the broadcast location, she wants to get out of harm's way as Taya Valkyrie and Penelope Ford are about to head into the audience.
Well, they're getting a little bit of an early Christmas here in Winston-Salem. They get it right there in their laps.
If you ever thought a front row seat was worth the price of admission, I think we just had that validated right here.
Yeah, 100%, Blake.
As we're going to try to do our best to call the action as it spills all throughout the convention center, as you see Penelope Ford and Taya Valkyrie amongst the sea of 6,000 here in Winston-Salem.
Make sure you're hashtagging, guys, all night long. Let us know that you're watching this incredible street fight. Hashtag WrestleCade.
As Valkyrie here trying to clear out some fans as she's looking for some chairs here. And Penelope Ford, they're almost at a bit of a standoff here, Cyrus. And Taya,
what is Taya Valkyrie calling for?
As it looks like these two. And we've got a slap fight here, Cyrus. We've seen these types of videos on the internet. Normally, one person ends up knocked out.
While Taya Valkyrie set it up, how demented must she be to set this up? The fans absolutely loving it, but it is all pain for Penelope Ford and Taya Valkyrie right now.
Up close and personal there for the fans, and Valkyrie stings her with that chop. As Penelope Ford being dragged all over the crowd here as they're right behind us, Cyrus.
Right into the chair. She's getting her own seat. Is Penelope Ford. Taya Valkyrie showing no mercy.
As Valkyrie here pounding away. Our security doing our best to keep the fans at bay, but they are right in the thick of the action. As Valkyrie here sends Ford right over the guardrail next to us, Cyrus.
Taya Valkyrie is just like an animal uncaged right now.
As Amber O'Neal essentially just trying to stay with these two ladies as there are no countouts, no disqualifications. This is a street fight, anything goes.
She's just here to count a pinfall.
Indeed she is, as Taya Valkyrie continues to pound away on Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford set that table up.
And Valkyrie, another chop. As she looks to send her, and she's going to reverse course right to the table. And Cyrus, it does not break.
No give whatsoever with that table. Taya Valkyrie regretting that decision. And Penelope Ford is getting nasty here in Winston-Salem.
Penelope Ford, not one to back down. She's certainly hardcore in her own right. There's a near fall, as pinfalls do count anywhere here. And Ford really wants to put Valkyrie through that table. As Penelope Ford has regained control in this matchup. And she looks to send Valkyrie in, and Valkyrie!
We said it. I mean, this table is not giving whatsoever.
Could you imagine the amount of impact it would take to put one of these two ladies through the table?
Well, we might find out, Blake.
And it didn't take long for the This Is Awesome chance to begin. As Valkyrie now might be looking to turn a corner here and possibly put Penelope Ford down for good. Valkyrie sends her face first there, right to the steel ring post. And now looks to choke her out there with her top.
Amber O'Neal can't do anything about it. She has to let it happen.
And look at this, Valkyrie dragging Ford all around the ringside area.
Taya Valkyrie very proud of herself, sadistic, if you will, now stepping on the throat of Penelope Ford.
And the craziest thing is here, Cyrus, all of this is legal.
Yeah, well, it's legal, and you feel like Taya Valkyrie could put this match away. She could end it if she wanted to, but she just continues to pick away and pick apart Penelope Ford.
As Valkyrie Has her in the corner here. Amber O'Neal getting out of harm's way yet again, and Valkyrie charges in, and Ford gets out of the way. And now a series of kicks here by Penelope Ford, connecting right to the midsection there of Taya Valkyrie.
Penelope Ford gets her second win.
And Ford sets up that chair.
What has she got planned here?
And you have to wonder.
Like you talk about a CZW graduate coming up under CZW. They know they're hardcore at CZW.
A series of short DDTs right here. And there's a full one. Drives her right into the chair. Here we go, 1, 2. And Valkyrie kicks out at 2.5.
Well, that'll equalize anybody. What was that? 4 or 5 shots straight into the chair. Blunt force trauma to the head.
Penelope Ford here has suffered some serious strikes from Taya Valkyrie in this matchup.
Looks like she's been hanging out with Eddie Edwards.
Goes for the big swing with that chair. Valkyrie, no! Kicks it right back into the face of Ford. And now Valkyrie pounding away yet again. And Taya.
And normally I wouldn't say this when you're talking about two ladies like this, but there's nothing pretty about this match right now.
And there's a little payback, a DDT of her own right on the steel chair.
Not real technical. It just turned into an absolute brawl. It's living up to the street fight. And now Taya Valkyrie has her eyes on that table. Blake, this isn't good.
Didn't expect to see a lot of hammer locks or wrist locks in this matchup.
Yeah, not really.
As Taya Valkyrie had set up that table previously. And now she's trying to put it to use. As Penelope Ford in a supine position there on that table. And Valkyrie now perches herself up on that middle turnbuckle. Taya Valkyrie. Wait a minute, she's taking too much time here. And Penelope Ford gaining a second win.
Playing a little bit of possum is Penelope Ford, and here we go. This could be the opportunity she needed, Blake.
She's putting her in position here, Cyrus. Penelope Ford, she's all the way upstairs. What's she gonna do here? She's got her. Oh, she's going for that super con rana through the table.
Uh-oh.
And Taya Valkyrie puts the brakes on Cyrus, and the powerbomb off the top rope, right through the table.
That has to be it.
That's gotta do it. There's the cover. 2, 3, and Taya Valkyrie wins it. These two women left it all out here tonight. You can't say they left it all in the ring because they were all over the Benton Convention Center. But Cyrus, an incredible win for Taya Valkyrie, upending Penelope Ford.
No, it really was. And as bright as a star as Penelope Ford is right now, Taya Valkyrie is that much brighter. She's strong. She's nasty. She's got a mean streak. And she brought Penelope Ford back down to earth this evening in Winston-Salem.
Ford stock certainly does not take a hit with the loss, but it shows who's on top when it comes to the women here at WrestleCade and all around the world. Taya Valkyrie, you see it right there. She is the Queen of the North, and she's now the Queen of WrestleCade, knocking off Penelope Ford. And maybe for all we know, Cyrus, tomorrow there's still more women's wrestling. Maybe an appearance at the Queens of Combat, perhaps for these two ladies. But again, a huge win tonight for Taya Valkyrie as she knocks off Penelope Ford and what will go down as an instant classic here in this street fight.
Well, there's been so many great women's matches here at